Hey, welcome to my channel. This is Coach Meg. I am streaming this video from London and I want to talk to you about something exciting, and it's going to be a fun adventure if you like, because what I'm going to talk about is to help you create your own space online where you can promote your products and your services or other people's products if you like and earn a healthy commission from it. So we're going to talk about starting a YouTube channel in 2024. And for this segment, I'm going to focus on you that are over 40 or over 50 or over 60, 70, 80. It is up to you. I want you to think, if I started a YouTube channel, how much time can I commit to it? This is important right from the beginning, because like any new lifestyle activity that we start, we have to think, how can I make sure I'm going to include this in my day to day, just as part of my day to day? Not like I am going off to Iceland or Timbuktu or, Morocco or something on holiday, but this is going to be something that will be a part of your life day to day. So think about it, number one, that way. By the way, my name is Meg and I worked as a registered nurse in the NHS and Bupa for many years. I've actually worked as a nurse in 3 different countries. And in the last few years, I kept thinking about going online where I can work from anywhere in the world. And what an adventure it has been. There is still a lot that I am learning, but this is what I've learned so far that has been helping me. When you start a YouTube channel, it becomes your space where you can share your ideas, your knowledge, your education, your life experience, what you have learned works and what doesn't work. And I know you are wise enough at this stage in life to understand you want to give helpful advice, so that somebody who takes your advice, if they decide to take action on it, it's going to be helpful to them. I hope that makes sense, right? So you're watching this video, I'm live streaming it from London, and let's get right into it. So like I said at the beginning, think, how much time can I intentionally put aside to do these videos? Because a part of doing the videos is doing your own research. What are people searching for online every single day? What are the trending topics? Because as you take this approach, it saves you the headache of thinking, oh, I don't know what to talk about. Oh, I don't know where to start. Because straight away, you are like a scientist. You will start researching and checking, what are people, what do they need? What do they want? What are people struggling with? And when you find this information, you bring it together with your own life experience so far, your expertise, what you're really good at. That becomes, my friend, an adventure by itself. Because as you are talking about what you enjoy and what you would like to keep growing in, ideally, you will be helping so many people, and you can start charging for those services. But when you start, you want to give some content. And I got this idea from another coach, because being a coach myself, I am on a journey of ever learning, ever growing, and getting better, improving my craft. I've already put up a lot of videos, like over 200. Some of them are fun, some of them are just me talking, some of them get low views, but that doesn't bother me. I am in this for the long game. So as you do your research and you decide, oh, I like this topic, I think this is a topic I can comfortably talk about. This is important to understand. A topic that you can comfortably talk about, because you don't want to come across as just providing information. You want it to be interesting, entertaining, also known as edutainment. Edutainment is fun, so I'll try and put some fun in here too. But anyhow, so as you work out the topics that you enjoy, you're just like, oh, I don't want to come across as off or out of fashion, or I don't even understand how the internet works. Do not allow any of those things to be a hindrance or to block you from doing this. What you want to do is get started. The more you do it, the more confident you will feel, and the more confident you will feel. So when you have decided the topics, you can actually brainstorm. You can take maybe 10 topics, right? You've done all the research and you have worked out, these are the topics that I can talk about. Then you start to just break it out. Okay, somebody is here and they want to get to this stage. Maybe they're struggling with raising 3 kids by their own as a single parent. Maybe they're struggling in their marriage, right? Some of you have been married for a long time and you are happily married. You want to help somebody else who's struggling with that, right? This is a way where we are all helping each other, where we are coming together as a communal village, where we can help people from all parts of the world. Imagine that. You no longer have to spend your retirement years, bored, just going to the shops, especially in places like England. I live in the United Kingdom, and I have worked, having worked as a nurse, I have worked with some elderly clients, and you can tell their life is just like non functional. But now with the internet, your life doesn't have to be just, waiting to have dinner, waiting until your children come and visit you the next time. You can start having your own adventure because the income you will generate as a content creator, it will afford you the luxuries of life, the travels of life. There is no limit, and I won't even give you any numbers. Only you know what your goals are and what you want to accomplish and the type of adventures you want to have. If you want to travel the world, you've never been to different parts of the world. Some of you have never been to Africa. Let's go. At some point, I'm going to be organizing some safari travels in Africa. I've been wanting to do this like for 2 years. And only now that I'm working my own hours and I have flexible hours, I'm like, yes, I think I can do this now. So probably mid 2025 or late 2025, if you're interested, better be a part of what we're doing right now. So anyhow, the first part, like I said, going back, is your research. You've taken 10 topics and you've decided, okay, these are the topics I can talk about. Because the first few videos that you put up, the algorithm will try to be figuring out who you are, what you talk about, and to the type of people who like your content. And remember, YouTube is the second largest search engine. Do not sleep on this idea. Okay, then you just want to take your smartphone, make sure it's nice and tidy. If you don't have a smartphone, get one. Get one. If you're watching this on the laptop, get a smartphone because it will serve you well. On your smartphone, make sure you position your phone in landscape. Yes, across. Now, you don't need any fancy equipment. Start where you are. Find a place that you can stabilize your phone and then look into the camera. You know what? What I love about this will be you going through your own journey of growing in confidence in a new skill set. Call it your own adventure. You may feel a little bit awkward at first, but after a while you'll be like, child, YouTube what? Give me. There'll be times where you will not have to prepare. It will just come naturally to you. Yes, that time will come. And if, as I am speaking now, you're like, I need somebody to help me, or you are a business owner and you feel like you've spent a lot of money, you've wasted a lot of money doing advertising, paid advertising, and you haven't seen a return on the amount of money you've spent. You feel like your money has just gone down the drain. You may have some results, but not good results. Get in touch with me because I will help you how to start monetizing using social media, especially YouTube, and email marketing, video marketing, and a podcast. It's the three things that I do in my service with business owners, including exhausted, overworked, tired professionals who want to start an online business. So that's something that I can help you with because as you do this marketing for yourself, educational marketing, you will be surprised how you don't have to keep spending so much money on advertising. Paid ads are good, especially when you want a quick injection of cash flow into your business. But it's not always sustainable, especially if you're a medium sized business. It's not always sustainable, right? Or you could be a big business, but you want to spend your expenses in the smartest way possible. You want to cut back on your advertising, right? Yes. Okay. So that's the second thing that you can do. The first one is do your research, decide 10 topics that you're going to talk about that you can talk about comfortably, even if it's 5 topics, even if it's 3 topics, but just get started. That's the most important thing. Then the second one is make sure you have a smartphone and that smartphone only needs to be in a well-lit area. And decide what time of the day, especially like now in the United Kingdom, the weather is going to start to get dreary and all this. If you don't want to spend too much money on bills, electric, and all that, make sure you film at a time in the day when there's enough natural light. That's it. So you position your phone where it's nice natural light, well lit area, and then just start talking into the phone and say, hello, You can even start this as talking about your journey. I've just started my YouTube channel and this is my journey so far. This is what I've experienced. You'll be amazed how many people start interacting with your video. You'll be like, oh, okay. And the more people interact and engage with you, the more comfortable it becomes. The fun, it just starts to become fun. And you start feeling like you are building your own tribe. And do not be in a rush with that. Yes, do not be in a rush. Just get started. So, first one, research. Second one, stabilize your phone. Third one, I mentioned it earlier, but I think I'll bring it here. Make sure you set aside some time when you can have as much natural light as possible, or daytime lighting. Yes, that's what I mean. If not, or maybe your day something happened, don't worry about that. This is you getting into your flow, your creativity, right? You can do it actually any time of the day that you want. You can choose a spot in your house that is nice and tidy, and you can use a blurred background if you don't like the way the setup is in your home. Just it is you, yes, but you bringing value to the community. Okay, so that's the third one. Then the fourth one, I want you to think about your expertise. Now, this is where we get to, you can actually start monetizing your YouTube channel from day one. I just discovered this recently, but I'm not too worried because I've got other things that I do and I'm doing this for the long game. So it is still fun for me. Think about what you're really good at, what you learned from that work experience. Maybe you're a chef. Maybe you had a cleaning company. Maybe you were doing cleaning. Maybe you enjoy knitting. Maybe you enjoy sewing. Maybe you enjoy painting or horse riding. Whatever your thing is. Maybe you enjoy arts and crafts. Maybe you even sell on Etsy and it didn't go so well. Do not let that discourage you. Especially those of you who have tried to sell on Etsy and it didn't work out. Anywhere that you have tried to work online and didn't work out, don't let that discourage you. This is your, give this time now as you come back. Like, you know what, I'm going to try again. Because the people that we watch and we admire, they are the kind of people who are resilient. They decided they're not going to give up. They're going to accomplish their goals come hell, come high water. It doesn't matter what comes against me. You know, making that decision, yes? So this could be for you. Maybe it was a relationship. You went through divorce. And what were the lessons that you learned? What would you advise somebody else getting started? Or somebody considering long-term relationship? Now, as I say this, you want to be smart about it. You want to come across as a professional, as somebody who's offering a value-based service, yes, which will also reflect in your pricing. Now, this is where it gets really good. This is where you can start funding your dreams. You can start traveling around the world. You can help your adult children who are struggling financially. There's no limit. The only limit is your creativity and your imagination. This is really where it gets exciting. Now, if what I've said so far is resonating with you and you are like, I really like what you're saying, Meg, I need some support and some guidance. Different times in the afternoon, I have classes that I do, and you can come and be a part of that class, get more information, ask some questions directly. Because as I'm speaking here, this is general guidance. But what would I need to say to help you to move from where you are to where you need to be? How can I help you with what's available in the marketplace? Not that I'm smarter or better than anyone. Absolutely not. It's just some ideas that I've picked up online, having worked full time in healthcare and wanting a change and a break. I tell you, I was like, I have to find out a way to make life work for me, to work my own hours because it was tough for me. So this is just, you may come and you have a completely different background. You may have a law degree. You may be an accountant. You may be into medicine. You may be a medical doctor. Whatever your background is, or you may even be a business owner, but you want to change and you recognize that going on YouTube or understanding how to use social media to your advantage can be life-changing. And so I want to say, what if there is a way to make your struggles way better, to reduce that friction, that frustration, like I'm not making this work, I'm working long hours, it's my business now and I'm still working long hours, oh my goodness. And you probably in the beginning, there is a better way. Reach out, there will be a link somewhere down below this video and I will get back to you within 24 hours. I'm monitoring all my inboxes at the moment because I've got a few students that are interested and want to know more about what I do and how I can support them on their journey. So you may be a part of this community and think, you know what, I need to do this. And initially, I highly recommend you do this for 21 days, 30 days. But for most of you, you will get more benefits doing this for 90 days, even up to 6 months, or up to a year, 12 months. And that doesn't mean that we will be meeting all the time. No, I give you a roadmap that you can do in your own time. And then I have just a few open slots where we all come together, and anybody who has questions, we will discuss the questions and the topics. Because it's part of being in a community of like minded people, right? People are going through the same thing. People want to learn the same things, and people who want to accomplish similar goals. Not completely the same, but similar goals. So, anyhow, hopefully this has helped you. So, this is you starting your YouTube channel now. Something that I forgot to say in closing is make sure you have a Gmail account, of course, and then put aside an email address that is specifically for your YouTube channel. Yes, this is your first YouTube channel. Later on, we'll talk about creating more channels and multiplying and diversifying your income. This is exciting. This is fun. Who knows? You couldn't do it when you were working hard many years ago. And now you are in a season in your life where you can enjoy a quality of life, doing things in a far better way, earning more money than you used to make when you were working hard, physically, I mean. Hopefully, this resonates with you and you are like, Coach Meg, I'm ready. Let's do this. There's a link somewhere down below. Like I said, reach out and let me know, and let's get right to it. Bye for now.